Hey, long time no see. The algorithm got weird. I don't know why I didn't like my stories, but didn't like my stories. Got it all straightened out though. So I got one for you today. Hope it helps. And please share, keep these stories alive. So once, when the world was younger, there was a lovely young woman. She'd always been a little different. She was much more sensitive since she was little than most of the other children around her. But she learned pretty quickly that that sensitivity was not necessarily going to be held or taken care of by anyone else. You know, she'd get told regularly, "You're too sensitive. Why are you so sensitive?" So she learned to just wall it off. And then one day, when she was older, all of a sudden, she just couldn't keep those walls up anymore. She could feel them crumbling. And it was like everything that she hadn't let herself feel for years and years and years all came to the surface. Those judgmental, critical, and fearful voices in her head that she had managed to shush and push away, for the most part anyway, all of a sudden got really, really loud, to the point that she couldn't even hear herself in the din of the emotions and the pain and the hurt and the fear and the loneliness that she was experiencing, the blame and the shame that she had for even feeling what she was feeling. She felt as if she was being shattered, just torn apart on the inside. She was lost, had no idea how to even look to the future. Oh, find your joy. What makes you happy? She couldn't even see it. She found herself avoiding people because anytime she went around people, it seemed like they would just bring up within her painful things from the past or self-judgment in one way or another. Finally, she couldn't take it anymore. Life had lost its beauty. It had lost its spark. And she felt she was in the darkness and couldn't find her way out. Not knowing what else to do, she finally sought out an elder and fell apart at their feet, crying and sobbing, trying to very incoherently explain what it is she was feeling and what was happening to her, finding it very challenging because she didn't even know how to explain it to herself. Finally, the elder held up the hand and told her, "Young one, breathe." Oh. And he began to explain to her, "My love, there are seasons to everything. There is spring, there is summer, there is fall, and there is winter. And we cannot lock ourselves in a single season just because that season is more comfortable. Yes, spring is wonderful. It brings new ideas and beauty and awakening and newness and freshness. Summer can be hard because those new ideas, those new things that you have learned, oh, you have to protect them, don't you? Because the sun can come beating down. The wind can come and tear up those fresh those new shoots. Summer can be a time of struggle. And then fall. Fall is so much work because what do? You can be overwhelmed by the harvest and the change of seasons, the fear of winter coming. Do you have enough time? Is there enough? Can you gather enough? And you can give up during this time and let all the fruits of your labor rot in the field. Or you can push yourself through your exhaustion and your hurt and your fatigue and do what you can, knowing that it was your best. For when winter comes, winter is the quiet, winter is the void, and it is the time for rest. My child, you are simply finally moving through the seasons so that you can see truly who it is that you are. You have locked yourself away from who you are because you felt as if there was something wrong with you. You felt as if you needed to hide behind the walls, but Spirit saw that those walls had become a prison and has spoken aloud to you saying no more. You must address those voices in your head. You must feel so that you can let go of those feelings that you have repressed. And you must look at yourself in the reflection of the lake and see yourself for who you truly are. Then, my darling, then the season will pass. And you may find yourself in the void, because although the void can be terrifying and may feel like there is something wrong in the void, this is the time for creation. This is the time for preparation, for spring will always come again. I wanted to tell you this story because it seems like there is awakenings happening everywhere. People going through changes, feeling like their lives are falling apart, and who they thought they were is not who they actually are. So I tell this story to you as a way of encouraging you that all things pass. We must have the seasons. For if we try to just live in one season and one season alone, then we don't have experiences, we don't learn, we don't grow, we can get stuck in the comfort of what is, and there is no expansion. The earth heals and refreshes and restores because of the seasons. And so if you find yourself in a challenging season, know that the season of restoration and rest is coming. Much love, relatives. See you soon.